We just got off the plane and we almost missed it according to Mia, but according to me, we were right on time, so we don't have to deal with the hassle of standing in line. Just run right to the terminal and get on the plane.
Where are we right now?
We are at the Hilton Anaheim.
Here's our room. You want to give us a tour?
I'm gonna show you.
Oh yeah.
Aunt Janie got us a good room. Check it.
Look at that lanai. That's a lanai.
I didn't know. I didn't know the lanai meant a big fucking patio, but that's what it means.
Yeah, so this is our hotel room. It's a thrill. Oh wow, a standard hotel.
Standard hotel room.
What was your favorite thing about traveling here?
My favorite thing about traveling here was just being around tons of people. So I just can't wait to go to Disneyland and be around more people.
My favorite part was the guy who talked on the phone for 40 minutes on the car ride here from the airport.
Yeah.
I admit in the past I've been nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me well a witch.
Because you know what? I'm here at Disneyland to party.
You're embarrassing me.
Pretty amazing. Only in Disney.
It's worn down. So let's not waste our lips on words we think we've missed. The only thing for sure is you're here now. When I'm holding you tight, I know that everything's fine. We won't waste any time on tomorrow. Let's fall in love, if only for tonight. Let's fall in love, let's fall in love, if only for tonight. Let's fall.
It seems very, very important that you finish all the cat videos. And then at 8 a.m. when you're awake for the real life you lead, you're like, oh man, I don't think that I should have. I think my decision-making skills need some work. The song's called Stay Awake. Stuck out on applications, and the willpower to separate myself. Is inundating error up and down. All across the nation, pixelated screens light up at night. Insomniacs and night owls alike. And we can turn off the lights, the sun's coming up, our dreams tonight. Interrupt, turn off the alarm before it sounds. Get out of bed without putting your head down.
We so inside, we gonna have a all good day. Tomorrow is Saturday, and Sunday we'll have the world.
Then I try to crank out about 8 jokes, and then the rest is go, go, go. And Grace Helbig, who I make the show with, is always behind the camera, and so she knows the jokes going in for the most part. So the improv comes in me trying to add and riff to make her laugh. So yeah, it's about what the fuck.
Grace was behind the camera, like directing it or giving her advice, or maybe try that one again, and like she had a yellow pad with like 8 puns, and so I mean I saw it in action. I saw the genius of, oh, it's scripted and planned, but then it's off the cuff, and I couldn't stop laughing because I didn't know what I was like. Are you kidding? Like I just can't even do smelly grippa. I mean everything. I'm like, this is
Smelly grippa. Sorry, I'm hilarious.
That's the problem, like, I have no one behind the camera to laugh, so I don't know if I'm being funny or not till it's uploaded.
It's usually all breaking somewhere.
Yeah, usually it's honestly fair enough.
Also, if comedy is something that you want to pursue seriously and as a career, you need to be around other comedians. Yeah, they're only going to make you better because there's the things that are going to make you better at what you do is seeing someone else who's funnier than you and your eyes just lighting with fire and just being like, I must destroy them.
slow, so I know, so I kind of break the momentum of that, and it's in italics, like, oh, here's where you're gonna come from for a minute, and then get back to the bullet point.
Italics are so chill.
What do you do when comic seconds?
Oh God, you guys, stop making fun of me, I hate you. You guys remember the summer films?
The first round of No Filter shows we did was a lot more scripted out. Grace and I did like this 2-person band leader thing, and we scripted a whole bunch of it, but then we found that what people enjoyed the most were the improvisation, and the thing that we enjoy the most is fucking with the audience. So essentially, we come together, a couple weeks before we're gonna take the show on the road, and just kind of each come with ideas and rip about it. Normally, the ideas we come with are totally different by the time, we finish our drink, but just figuring out ways to improvise on stage while it's still feeling structured, because there's nothing I hate more than going to a comedy show and feeling like they don't know what they're doing, because I get very, very anxious. I'm one of those people who, if I watch TV and someone feels uncomfortable, I'll change the channel and then come back and check in to make sure they're okay. Like, I get really anxious for other people being nervous on stage, so we try to create ways to improvise while feeling like it's a safe place, so no one in the audience thinks that A, we're going to embarrass them, or B, we're going to embarrass ourselves, even though, that's just life.
This is also directed at Maintown. First of all, I have a gift for you and Grace, so I'm going to give it to Kevin to give to you later.
Thank you, bitch.
My question is, which do you prefer, like, working on more? Like, do you like writing the puns for Wide Ad, or like working on the more obscure stuff, like Tiny Mouth on Maintown?
Puns are always going to be the love of my life. I kind of think of it like You Deserve a Drink is my sitcom. It's my 3-camera sitcom, and Maintown is my reality show. Holy fuck, Jonathan Taylor Thomas! Thank you. But I do have a background in sketch comedy, and that's what I moved to New York, and that's what I did. So getting to try out new characters on Maintown is kind of the new exciting thing to me. It's not. I love doing You Deserve a Drink, but it is something that I've done for longer, so it's really exciting, and just getting to try out the weirdest stuff possible is pretty fun.
Like currently though, the things I'm obsessed with and that are like keeping me wanting to be funny and creative really are Grace and Mamrie, because I went to do it, and she, like what she said is, when you see people who are funnier than you, your just eyes light up and you're like, oh my God, I want to be a small part of this world. I was their guest at the No Filter show, and
no, this might give your job in Boston.
Oh, you have that show. And so just to watch that, and like she was saying, they've got their thing, but they're writing, and they are drinking and planning and going. I mean, it was just so mesmerizing.
I think you just really have to figure out who you are at the end of the day, because it is so exhausting to be anything but. When I was growing up, when I at the beginning of like every school year, like in elementary school, it was like, okay, this is who I'm gonna be. And then like 5 days later, when your back to school clothes run out, you're like, I'm just fucking Mamrie. You know what I mean? And all the kids are like, yeah, no duh. We know you got a perm, but we've gone to school with you since kindergarten, idiot. Like we know you didn't become British this summer.
Yeah.
Mia has a question.
I have a question. I'm Mia. I already, you got that. I'm funny too.
Come on stage, let's go.
The idea of yes and I'd like to know just from someone who is not necessarily wanting to be a performer, but I did take an improv class once with someone named Annie Surdich, who works with Groundlings, and I'm actually a little bit of an introvert. You wouldn't know that, but I am just a little bit, and it was really eye-opening, and so we've been, my best friend here is my best friend Megan, so we've been we're here because we've been trying to apply yes and to our lives. So my question is that good advice? Does it work? Could it take you too far? Or are there any boundaries, or should you just yes and go? So that's my question.
Sounds dangerous. Get in a sticky situation if you yes and everything. No, but I think you can live that, use that as a guideline for most things with your career. I think it's great for everyone to come here and meet everyone and surround yourself with people that are doing what you're doing. I think that's a great yes and. I think even going to parties, even though that's not your thing, maybe just do it and try it. And it's about meeting people and networking and learning from other people. I think that's the biggest thing that got me to where I am, is learning from other people. So I think you should yes and to be around other people that you can learn from. But don't yes and to scary people.
If you say yes, you get more yeses. If you, in life, if you say yes to every opportunity that comes up, say yes. If you say no, you're just going to get a lot more no's. And it's not fun to get no's, so just say yes. Great when and, in the YouTube world, so many opportunities come up, and it's wonderful. I think back to times when I would get an email, like, oh no, I'm busy, or no, I don't want to go to this, or no, and I'm like, I should have just said yes. So I just always think you should always just say yes.
Mm-hmm. And also, a lot of people, like this, come here and, being an introvert, people say, well, it's out of my comfort zone. But like, your comfort zone doesn't have to be set in place. And every time you go outside of your comfort zone gets a little bit bigger. And as far as doing improv and just applying it to normal life, I think it's awesome that you do that, and you don't necessarily want to be a comedian. There was a hot minute in New York where one of my multiple jobs I was juggling was actually trying to get businesses to do improv workshops, to set that up. And it was really funny to see bankers to be like, but at the end of the day, they had fun, and it's both great to step outside your comfort zone, build your comfort zone a little bigger, and also just working as a team.
Yes and is about idea development. You start with something small, and the hope is that you add to it and it gets bigger and you discover new things. So in the world of improv, that's how you enrich a scene. So if you take that and you apply that to your life, you're going to enrich your life. You're going to try new things. You're going to find out new things about yourself. So yes and everything, and eventually maybe you'll yes and to kill a man. All right, question from Lizzie.
Yeah, but when they come for you, you say no. Processing what you're doing, you're on pilot in the shower. Everyone, I hope, is on autopilot in the shower. I don't know if you have a list of what you need to wash, but
take showers and baths. Take showers and baths. And just got through 5 minutes. This will be the
Running and scaring me.
Sit down!
is this bad?
1 second, we gotta finish the panel.
I give great advice. Everyone shut up. I would say, do what you think is funny. I am my favorite comedian.
Some say that checking tags on Tumblr is for keeps. I go right through the text post. Some of us don't like to read. Everyone I see.
I hope that you'll make one of me in this
the vlogs. Live for all the vlogs, vlogs. Live for all the vlogs, vlogs, vlogs. So here to see myself on the screen. The vlogs, the vlogs, the vlogs.
Back to the camera, press the button on.
Baby, I'm good, good.
Wait, what's my passcode?
Oh, that's right. It's buds, it's buds.
Mamrie Hart. Hey guys! Hi VidCon, how you doing? It's been a good weekend? Yeah! Hi VidCon, my name's Grace Helbig. And I'm Hannah Hart.
And I'm Mamrie Hart.
And we're so excited to be here. We're all women from the internet, so we're pretty used to being objectified. Yeah. So we thought we'd kick this off by telling you guys the sexiest things that we've seen at VidCon this weekend. So I'll kick it off. Ready? The sexiest thing that I've seen at VidCon this weekend.
You're all wrong.
You're all like so wrong. I saw Mamrie Hart order room service lasagna, drop it on the floor, pick it up, and continue to eat it. And this is your gift for that. Hit it, Mark!
Talk dirty to me.
Thank you.
Whew, that was very sexy. It was really sexy, and that's the second time that Mamrie's done that.
I was turned on at myself.
It's true.
You have never had good Italian until you've eaten it off the carpeting of a Hilton.
Hannah, what about you?
Well, I think that's pretty sexy. The sexiest thing I saw at VidCon was a mirror.
Hit it, Mark!
Talk dirty to me.
Oh wow, really good. Sports.
Mamrie, how about you?
Oh man, well, I've seen a lot of sexy things this weekend, but I think the sexiest thing I saw was me having a violent dwelling. Hit it, Mark!
Talk dirty to me.
Thank you. That was better than that no filter show where I threw the microphone into the audience.
Yeah, that was really cool. Mamrie, I'm just noticing something very obvious. We said that we were all going to wear onesies for the show.
I know, I'm sorry guys, my onesie is at the dry cleaners. Things got kind of weird last night.
The lasagna?
You're damn right. Okay, you two weirdos get out of here. This is my show now. Great. But that onesie? And that onesie, doesn't it look like Alvin and the Chipmunks is like Dirty Dancing? Anyway, I love you too. I have the pleasure of introducing the last little thing we're going to do up here. And we decided we wanted to close out the main stage like we close out all our no filter shows. And that's with the greatest written art form that exists today. A little fan fiction. Listen, I paid 99 cents for that Inside the Actor Studio tune. I'm going to enjoy it. Today we are going to be performing fan fiction for you. Now, I'm not sure if you are aware of the wonderful
thespians that I'm about to introduce to you, but they are taking their acting to a whole new level because today we're not doing Mace fanfic. We're not doing Heartbig fanfic. We're not even doing Heart Square fanfic. Today we present to you Troiler fanfic. Of everyone's favorite Australian besides Mel Gibson, we have Grace Helbig as Troy Sivan. And playing the part of everyone's favorite meerkat who went to New Orleans and got turned into a human by a witch doctor. We have Hannah Hart as Tyler Oakley. The name of this fan fiction is entitled Slay Something I'm Giving Up on You. Thank you, Mark. Let me make sure I have it. I printed it out on notebook paper. That's okay, Daddy. Tyler sat at his computer, pre-ordering a copy of Hannah Hart's book at hannahhart.com/book. He was so comfortable. He couldn't believe how soft the carrot onesie he was wearing felt. He heard a knock on the door and went to open it. In came Troy. Troy did not look up from his phone. He was busy pre-ordering Grace's guidebook at gracesguidebook.com and subscribing to Grace and Mamrie's new show, Hey USA. He put his phone in his new Eat Shit tote bag that Grace unveiled at the 2014 VidCon. Finally, he looked up from his once. Slay. And spent the rest of the night watching videos on youtube.com/Mametown. Thank you very much!
Stage. Ask me questions, but don't ask my age. Well, stage. Yeah, dude.
You ruined your total sophistication. She got into it. Hey,
that's some super duper Shakespeare, yo.
We're doing a game now. Yeah, this is a most likely to game. Between you guys, you have to say who's most likely to do this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm so ready. This is actually very exciting. Likely to get starstruck? Hannah.
Karen Gillian or whatever? Yeah. She was like, her panties shot up so far. This is so genuinely embarrassing. I still have hopes that she and I will be friends someday.
And Karen was there and her mom was there and Hannah just runs over to Mamrie and goes, I've been talking to her mom for a half hour. We are getting married. Okay.
That's genuinely embarrassing.
Who is most likely to give the best love advice? Mamrie.
True. A very grounded person.
Mamrie. Who is most likely to misspell something?
Mamrie.
Mace. Who, between you guys, who bickers the most? The two that bicker the most?
Oh, I think me and Hannah.
Yeah, we Hannah. I hate arguing. I will just like go under blankets and pretend like, everything. Totally. Are you the mediator? No, I'm the passive aggressive repressed.
I don't even bicker. Where you're like, something annoys us, and then it's a, hey, you got some time? We get back. So. Hey, you at home, and I'll be like, oh no, what I do? I don't know. I don't think any of us really like sweets that much.
Oh, I love sweets.
Grace.
Yeah, I'm like, I had a Reese's peanut butter cup for lunch today.
Role model.
Who's most likely to party too hard at VidCon?
I mean, I think all three of us?
Okay.
Yeah, heart squared big.